apparent that it's not
I really
connected to the
wasn't
visuals being
gonna.
played on the television.
I've really been
Às vezes de uma
slacking on my
forma até
streaming
colocar
lately
assim de uma forma
because
infeliz, quem achou que foi de uma forma infeliz
I mean
e ruim,
it just
mas enfim,
crashes,
a
and
gente
I
não tá
feel
aqui
like
mais
it's
pra
probably
Because
because
Lynn's
of
an
my RAM. Um, but I think I'm gonna just keep forcing myself to do it, so that way I'm in the habit of it. I've got, you know, I'm doing the damn thing, and then eventually I'll make the stream better. For now, though, we'll just stream as is. So, what I'm doing is I am trying to level up my cooking. Wait, why can't I train that? No, bro, you just had a... That was weird. Why is this on a bit? Oh, it's a 175 cooking? It's interesting.
Dabu, what do you need?
Not you, not you. Wait, isn't this who I was looking for? Cornfell? No, I'm looking for Keena.
Farewell.
Hey, Keena. There you are. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up. And pick that up. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna pick that up. There's something else I'm looking for, though. It's jewel crafting. That's enchanting. I do not think that that's what I came for, is it? Oh, I guess it is what I came for. Okay, easy. Curiously tasty omelets. So now we need 50 raptor eggs, which, if I had to guess, is gonna be a real headache. Let's try doing all this in Undercity. I was doing it in Dalaran, and then that was a little annoying. Well, Dalaran's probably the best place, but we'll just start off messing here in Undercity. Undead home base. And it's been a minute since I streamed. I actually got the Headless Horseman mount the other day. It was pretty sick. It'd have been nice if I was, if I'd have been streaming for it. Alright, let's see how expensive these damn raptor eggs are, man. I think cooking might be the most expensive thing I've tried to do so far. Oh, they're selling dirt cheap. Good stuff. How many do we need? 50? Alright, so... Oh, look at that asshole. Alright, there's 16. There's 12. Which should be... What, 30? 16 and 12 is 20... 28. 38. Let's see. 38. 39. 47. I need, what, 3 more? Bam, right there. That should be 50 raptor eggs there. Hot girls here. That's funny.
Inventory is full.
Come on, bro. Don't be like that. What was I doing?
I have exactly what you need.
Let's sell out a lot of this garbage that we don't need anymore. Oh, that's BOE. That's decent gold too. BOE. 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 Soulbound. Soulbound. BOE. BOE. Decent BOEs too. Soulbound. Soulbound. Alright, that's good enough.
Watch.
And we just take all these raptor eggs. Start us a little fire here. And we make 50 of these, right? Yeah. God damn it, now I gotta figure out how to clear that shit out. Alright, let's see here. Go. Because, I mean, personally, I don't really care if people, like, advertise and stuff in their, in chats and stuff like that. It really don't, you know, really doesn't matter to me. But I don't want people advertising, you know, stuff like that. Where is my live stream at? Probably under content. Yeah, go. Go to this. Well, this isn't really what. Not really what I wanted. Let's try going. To the live stream this way. Let's see if I have any privileges to edit stuff through here. What I wanted. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's remove that stuff out of the way. Did I hit the 175? Yeah, I hit 183. Good stuff. I don't really want to leave that running in the background because I think that'll cause more issues than what it's worth. Okay. So we're working to hit 225, which we need raptor flesh for. I think I went ahead and grabbed that recipe while I was down there. I did. Big brain, man. I knew I was gonna need it. So now I just need 50 raptor flesh. That's pretty simple. Because it's gonna be so nice once I can just drop the feasts. Because I'll just drop them like crazy. I'm dropping them in like every heroic and... Look at these people, man. Why do they do this? Like, why do they do this? Alright, what, we need 50. There's 20. 37. And then it would be 4, or... Wait, no, I can't do math. What? How many did I just buy? 20... 37, 38, 39, 44, 42, 43, 4, 5, 6, 46, and then I would need 4 more. And that's 50. Just having to drop like a stupid amount of gold for such shitty levels. I mean, yeah, I could go grind it out myself, but that's just too goddamn time consuming. I'm not doing that. And nobody got time to grind on this game. Alright, so this should push us to 225, which will be good. God, we got a long way to go. I really should have been working on this, like, way back when.
Nero don't play up the event or even seem to notice, and the fact that they're talking about something else entirely does lend a bit of credibility to this sighting. But as always, I'll throw it out to you, the audience. What do you think, real or fake? Love to hear your opinions on this one in the comment section below.
So what was the problem?
According to Tom O'Flynn, ghost sightings are a regular occurrence at his workplace. This might lead you to think that Tom works in an old building with lots of stories.
That spider is back,
Actually,
man.
he's
It
the
just
owner of
chills right up
Tolleson
next to my
Service
webcam.
Station,
I
an
put it
ordinary
outside
store and gas
3
station in
times, and he
Cork.
keeps coming back
One
and
morning,
sitting right
Tom
there,
came
so
into
I
the
ain't
store
gonna
and
fuck him
found a
up this time.
package
He
of
can just
snacks on
live
the
there.
ground. He didn't think much of it
Hey, Mr.
until he saw
Spider,
that a
watch
fruit
out,
bowl
bud, I
had
gotta
also been
adjust
overturned
the camera
and
a
knocked
little
to the
bit.
ground.
Chill, dude. Chill,
This
chill.
prompted
Hey,
him to
quit,
check
dude,
the
quit.
CCTV cameras.
He's
These
trying to
showed
get me.
footage
He,
of
like,
items
perks
being
up.
pushed over and flung around the store late at night after closing. The footage found its way to the internet, where amateur ghost hunters have been trying to come up with theories about the strange happenings.
I mean, sometimes stuff just be falling,
If
man.
you slow the footage down, you can indeed see that the object falls to the ground by itself. As it's after hours, it's clear that there's no one
Probably a
around
mouse.
to cause such a strange event. So
Alright,
what
that's
did move
225
this object?
cooking. Let's go get our cooking trainer. Or actually,
About a week later, different
225
cameras showed a
is
possible
TVC.
explanation. While the clip is dark and grainy, some viewers believe it shows a shadowy
I can't
figure.
remember. We'll see. We'll just check the cooking trainer here. If it's not
The
here,
footage
then it's
does
for
distort
sure
in a
gonna be
strange
Shatra
way,
somewhere,
pulsing in and
or
out.
Throw 'em arm. What is going on here? Where's all the
But it's
helpers?
hardly conclusive.
Somebody tell me where to go.
Seeing the events from this new angle, viewers are convinced that a dark, shadowy woman caused the strange events. Tom
A dark,
isn't quite
shadowy
sure
woman.
about the ghostly woman supposedly showing up in the video. However, he notes that his store is positioned between 2 funeral homes. Anything's possible, including a recently deceased spirit
It was
looking
a
for a
woman.
midnight snack.
She did it. She's throwing stuff all over the place. God, there's so many repair people up here. But nobody to
This
say.
historical photo from Getty
Not a
appears
single
normal at
person
first
to help with
glance.
directions around
However, a
this bitch?
viewer with personal ties to one of the figures in
What
the
is this
photo
place,
noticed
dude?
something that led to one of the creepiest ghost sightings in Ireland.
Nah,
The
man,
photo
we
in
ain't playing
question
this
was
game.
taken
Let's
over
go to work.
100 years ago. It shows several young women who worked in a linen factory. They're posed with their arms crossed, wearing the traditional garments that such factory workers regularly donned a century ago. The photo was published to an Irish website as part of a gallery of old photos. A woman named
There's just
Linda
so
commented
many
on the
of these,
photo,
though.
stating that one of the girls was her grandmother, Ellen Donnelly. Her
all
father
kinda
has the
look
same
like
photo in his
similar, don't
home,
they?
and the family's been speculating about it for years. So what has the family so interested in this photo?
Are they standing?
If you
Dude,
look
they so
closely at
short.
Linda's grandmother on the far right in the second row down, on the girl's shoulder just in front of her, you might notice something odd. An unexplained hand gripping at her right shoulder. There's no one on her left who the hand could belong to, and all of the other girls have their arms tightly crossed. The fingers on the hand seem to be digging into the woman's shoulder, so she certainly would have noticed if it had have been a human hand.
Yeah, I don't
Some believe
understand
the
that.
hand is a trick of the light or something amiss in the way the woman's dress is lying. However, others are convinced that this is evidence of a century-old ghost.
What you looking for?
Bam, artisan cooking spider sausages.
An Irish mum named Jerry Moran decided to enjoy a sunny day by taking her 2 children for a walk near an old out-of-service train track in Derry.
Make
During the walk, she
25 of
snapped
one
a
of the
cute photo of her
recipes
daughter
below.
waving to the camera,
Take a
while her
look at
other
our
child
cooking
heads into a
recipes here.
darker wooded area. No one noticed anything amiss,
Well, I
and the
don't
family had a
see-
nice time on their hike. However, when they
There weren't
returned
any
home and Jerry
recipes
looked
for
at the
those.
photo, she was shocked by something eerie.
What you want?
Just beyond her son, you can see what appears at first to be a grey blur.
Later.
On closer inspection, the blur
Sage
takes the form
fish
of a man
delight.
walking past the tree. He appears to be wearing the uniform of a soldier and looks straight into the camera at the moment the
I
picture
mean, I
was
guess the
taken.
question is, what is the cheapest to make?
According to a local historian, the
And then
area
we'll
where the
go
photo
get
was
that-
taken was full
that
of British
recipe
soldiers
based
during
on
World War
whatever's
I
cheapest.
because of its proximity to the country's border. In fact, a famous soldier and poet, Francis Ledwig, frequented the area during the war, writing many poems about its
Crusty
beauty.
clam meat?
He was an officer, so perhaps he
are
returned
pretty
after
cheap.
death to the place he loved during life. Regardless of who the soldier was, this Irish mum might hesitate before taking her children for more walks along the abandoned railway. Laura Clark of Belfast is no stranger to bizarre ghost sightings. Ever since her father Terry passed away shortly before the birth of her youngest son, strange things have been happening in her mother's house. The family regularly spots strange shadows and inexplicable reflections in the house. In addition, numerous children who live in or visit the house regularly talk about a man in the attic that no one seems to be able to explain. To make matters even more frightening, Laura's sister
got
used
to
to talk
go
about the
grab
same man in the attic when she was young,
some
but has never
ice
mentioned it
and a
to the
drink.
children. Recently, Laura's mum
will be
hosted a
right
Day of the
back.
Dead party so the family
You
could
all
gather
just,
to remember their lost loved ones, including Terry.
Obsess over ghost
They took
stories for a
numerous
minute.
photos while the family was gathered to commemorate the event. The party went on without a hitch. However, when they reviewed the photos later, they noticed something eerie. In one photo, Laura is holding her young son. The photo caught her eye because there's an eerie third arm in the shot, and her son seems to have 3 legs. All of the limbs are clearly in focus, much to the chagrin of naysayers who believe that the bizarre effect was captured because Laura and her son moved when the photo was taken. Plus, Laura states that her son was talking about his grandfather when they took the photo. Could this photo be evidence that Terry was in fact with them on this day, the Day of the Dead? While home alone in her Cork residence, Ashie Murphy was terrified to be at the centre of numerous eerie events. However, not all of the tens of thousands of viewers who have watched this video believe her claims. The video was taken in Ashie's kitchen. Things start to go awry when a lampshade suddenly begins to shake and spin in a bizarre fashion. There's no one anywhere near the lamp when it happens. Then, the doors on the room's cupboards begin opening and closing seemingly on their own. Ashie insists they were home alone when the strange events unfolded. Some who have seen the video believe that the entire thing was orchestrated using clear string manipulated by someone just out of sight. However, others are convinced that it is the work of a playful poltergeist. So what do you think? Hoax or genuine haunting? Love to hear your opinions on this strange piece of footage in the comments section below. When Bethany Harvey opened her Snapchat app to take a cute photo of herself with her nephew, she was rudely interrupted by her sister, who decided to pop into the photo as well. Without thinking much of it, Bethany posted the photo and captioned it, "Photobombed." Little did she know that she had also been photobombed by someone other than her sister. It wasn't until later in the day that Bethany noticed something amiss. A friend came to visit her and pointed out something truly bizarre in the photo, what appears to be a girl or woman in a purple dress. The figure seems to be sitting in a chair behind the girls with her hands folded neatly in her lap. Because of the positioning of the people in the photo, we're unable to see the figure's face. However, the rest of its body is crystal clear. Bethany was shocked when she noticed the woman in the purple dress. According to her, there was no one else in the house besides her, her sister, and her nephew. The figure appears so close to them that there's no way someone could have snuck in without them noticing. The family has no idea who the woman could be, but her appearance certainly has them spooked.
See what your memo brought you.
When Paranormal Investigators Island visited the supposedly haunted Sharon Rectory house in Donegal, they were hoping for some creepy ghost sightings. They were not disappointed. The building has seen numerous paranormal events in the past. Visitors and locals claim to see various ghosts walking the halls throughout the day and night. A woman who once lived in the house with her family published a book detailing the terror of living there, with stories of numerous physical attacks by what she thought to be demons. According to a history of the place, it was the site of a gruesome double murder that could be the cause of the terrifying supernatural events.
Alright.
When the paranormal investigators began their evening, they set up a camera at the base of a staircase.
I could make it work pretty cheap.
They placed a ball at the top, hoping to capture
it's all about
ghostly
Jabby
activity.
and Tanaris.
The ghosts obliged. In the eerie footage, we can see the ball suddenly being pushed down the stairs.
Oh, can we just buy it from the auction house?
However, when you slow it down, there's clearly no one near it.
What, dude? What is wrong with people?
According to the investigators, this staircase was the site of several other strange events that night. One person who attended the investigation collapsed on the stairs.
It said it was in Tanaris.
Another claimed she felt someone trying to push her down them.
I think it's somewhere over here.
In this famously haunted location, there's no telling what could happen. If these investigators are correct, there's certainly something sinister happening at the Sharon Rectory house.
That's such a long flight too. All right, let's teleport to Thunderbluff first and fly from there.
Posted to TikTok by user MaryLiz9, this video will have viewers watching over and over again. In the video, the uploader seems to be doing just what teenagers like to do most on TikTok. They're filming themselves doing a dance for the camera. The uploader says in the video's description that this clip was in her drafts and was appealing for viewers to explain the strange man that could be seen behind her. As it's a rehearsal that was never meant to see the light of day, we see the uploader walk through a few dance moves, making her way towards the camera.
Lazy, bro.
As she moves to her left, an elderly man can be seen walking towards the camera. The girl ends the video moments later, blissfully unaware of the man behind her, who is now out of sight. If you slow the footage down, you can actually see that the figure is walking backwards toward the camera.
See, he says that, but I don't think that's true, man. Hold on, go back. Like, right? Oh, no, he is walking backwards towards the camera. I thought
if you slow the footage down, you can actually
where's it at?
See that the
Move your arm, chick. Okay, so yeah, right here, it looks like that right there, like they're wearing a mask almost, and that this would be like the cutout of the mask. But actually, when you look at it, that's the back of the neck. That's the back, you know. They've got their head tilted down. Yeah, dude. Why? Why is that like that? And what? Then they just disappear
toward the camera.
Right there, they disappear. Yeah, and then nothing there.
This would be incredibly hard to pull off if it is indeed a hoax. The erratic movements of the girl would make it difficult to hide someone the entire shot.
But yeah, that's the thing. She was moving side to side.
Since going live, the video has racked up 11 million views with thousands of comments speculating on who the old man might be.
And then drops
Theories
back down
range
again.
from a ghost to a stalker to a friend who helped stage the video. MaryLiz9 has since posted a video update in which she insists the video isn't staged and that she doesn't know who the person was.
The video wasn't staged. I really don't know who the guy in the back was. I wasn't alone in the parking garage. I was with my sister. It was just kind of a strange experience. But
She does, however, think that the man might have managed to walk away when she went to pick up her phone after the dance had ended and just didn't notice a person behind her. So what do you think? Ghost,
No, man, because-
coincidence, or
yeah,
something
right
else
there.
entirely?
Look,
So what do you
nobody there. There's the ground. So he would have to be right there around, like, on this side of the camera, right? As she's moving over this way, he would have to
think?
be moving
Ghost,
with her.
coincidence,
Pops
or
out,
something else entirely?
but then she moves this way. You don't see any movement.
Love to get your thoughts on this one
off
in the
camera
comment
there.
section
So I don't
below.
know. That one's weird.
Uploaded to YouTube by user Transistus Fluvis, this video claims to feature real footage of a small ghost boy captured by CCTV. The channel is known for posting scary videos of ghosts. It claims each video features real instances of paranormal activity. The footage comes from a camera stationed in the upper corner of a convenience store.
Dude,
It's
we
been-
watched this already. What is going on? From Jesus to Christ, the first Christians, part 2. Nah, dude. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. Best scary videos of 2021. That chick
So it's
legs
already
did
the
look
end of the year,
broken.
and it seems 2021 was the sequel to the shit show that was 2020. So let's try and put all of that behind us and enjoy some of the best scary videos that this year had to offer. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
As kids, most of us had a fear of something creepy hiding under our beds at some point or another.
Yep.
Perhaps it was the boogeyman or a sinister
Dude, I
clown.
still get that fear.
As we
If
grew
I'm, like,
older, we
sleeping
understood
somewhere
that
I've
this
never
was
been
just another
before.
childish fear that we would grow out of. Or is it? For TikTok user Josh Dean 0222, this nightmare was anything but a silly youthful fantasy. In fact, it looks to have become a reality for his young daughter. In the video, we see camera footage of the TikTok user's daughter's bedroom. A child's musical tune is playing in the background. His daughter lies on her bed. She pokes her head over the edge to look underneath.
Never would I ever as a
His
kid.
daughter slowly climbs off her bed and onto the floor.
I
She crawls
literally
her
never,
way
like,
to
I
the
would have
front
had
of
the
bed,
blanket
turning
over
her
my
head to
head
look underneath the
and just,
mattress.
you know,
What happens next will surely give you the chills. Take a look. As you can see, her body slowly goes under the bed, as if being pulled by something underneath. We then hear the child begin
No.
to wail.
no, no.
Her cries become more distressed as her body goes underneath until it completely disappears.
What the hell is happening?
The TikTok user explained that his wife believes their daughter simply crawled under the bed, though he's certain that she was pulled by something or someone. The way her body seems to slowly slide under the bed is clearly
Yeah.
suggestive of a pulling motion.
Yeah, because for her to crawl under there, like, her knees would naturally, like, at that young, there's no way she's just pulling her own body weight, you know, with her arms, like, it's just second nature to want to use your knees to crawl. I don't know, dude, that's
And the
weird.
fact that she screams mummy is extremely eerie and suspicious.
Yeah, I don't like that one at all.
The uploader later confirmed that they ran into the child's room to see what had happened. They found their daughter under the bed safe, but frightened. So could this video be a case of our worst childhood nightmare come true?
Well, what did the kids say about it? Did they see something? Why were they staring under there in the first place?
When they arrived to start their shift one day, staff in a co-op store in Whaley Bridge, a small town in Derbyshire, England, was
See,
surprised
I'm
to find
looking
stock
for
strewn
Jabby.
across the floor. What they discovered on the
Jabby,
overnight
Jabby,
CCTV
Jabby,
footage left them
Jabby.
shaking.
Jabby.
According to the video
Jabby, you in
uploaded by
here?
regional manager Chris Armstrong, something very
Dirge.
strange happened at 2:38 that morning.
Jabby.
There's no
Jabby,
evidence that
Jabby,
there
you
was
gotta be
anyone
around here somewhere,
present.
don't you?
However, several shadows can be seen moving around the store.
Bankers.
Items are flung off the shelves in various aisles,
We'll check down here. I don't think it's gonna be down here, but we'll
and
check.
fruit is seen rolling across the floor. Is this the
Isn't
work
this
of a
auctioneer
mischievous
supposed to be something like
poltergeist?
really specific?
The video also captured multiple doors shaking as if they were
Type in
being
cat.
rattled or banged upon.
Beast. Yeah.
The flying fruit and mysterious shadows, while certainly peculiar, could almost be considered playful.
Jabby, jabby, jabby,
There's
jabby,
something
jabby.
undeniably violent in the shaking doors that suggests who or whatever's behind these antics might be looking for more than mischief.
Fly.
It's worth noting that, according to the CCTV timestamp, each of the incidents occurred in the
Dude,
space
where
of
is
1
this
minute.
Jabby son of a bitch? Jabby, jabby, jabby.
Although perhaps the first incident recorded on camera, this is not the first time that something spooky has happened at the store.
Alchemist.
Chris Armstrong told journalists that the
Dude,
store has
like,
had a
where is this
reputation
guy?
of being haunted for many years.
Arena
It
vendor.
was built on top of a set of eerie old
Oh, wow.
cellars,
I
the
did not know
windows of
about
which
this.
still have iron bars on them, and there have been
Get the
several
brutal
reports
Vlad
of
stuff.
unexplained stock movements and doors rattling in their frames.
This is current
Do you think
gear.
the staff of this small town co-op might have a resident poltergeist?
Oh, I could actually
on their
go ahead
hands?
and get a wand if I wanted to.
Glad I could help.
I got what
This
you
next piece of
mean, it wouldn't
CCTV
hurt to
footage
have a wand,
uploaded
but
to
just-
YouTube by Palki
whatever.
Kaku
Back to
seems
what I
to
was doing.
confirm chilling
Jabby
reports
is
that
supposed
taxi
to be
drivers in
around here
Japan
somewhere.
are seeing ghosts
Actually, I wonder
during their
if
shifts.
maybe they're somewhere else and I
In
just
2016,
don't know
local Japanese newspaper, the Asahi Shimbun, ran an article that
Jabby, where
interviewed
you at?
over 100 taxi drivers just after the
Yep.
devastating 2011 earthquake and tsunami
Gotta
that
follow the
rocked
old
Japan's
dirt road.
Tohoku region. The article was titled, "In the months after the tsunami, taxi drivers
I'm
report
gonna
ghost
take
passengers."
my horse down the
One taxi
Tanaris
driver's
road.
account details a chilling fare that happened just weeks after the tsunami. A woman entered the vehicle and asked to go to the Miyagi district. The driver had to explain that the town no longer existed and had been completely wiped out. When the driver looked in the back seat, the woman asked, "Have I died?" She then stepped out of the car and eerily walked off. Another driver claims that he picked up a man who was around 20 years
That is
old
weird.
wearing a thick winter coat. The driver said he had had a strange feeling about the passenger, but nevertheless drove on. When they arrived at the destination, the driver pulled over expecting his passenger to open the door and leave. The driver paused for a moment, turned and looked in the back seat. The young man was no longer there.
Oh no.
With these reports in mind, this next piece of taxi dashcam footage from Japan becomes utterly chilling. In the footage, we see a taxi driver pull over to pick up a passenger. The door opens, however nobody appears to get in. Despite this, the driver seemingly greets his passenger and continues his fare.
Now that's kind of
There's
crazy.
clearly no one in the back seat as he pulls away.
Hey, how you doing?
What happens
Bam, look at
next
that.
will give you the chills.
Look at
Watch.
that, dude. Somebody tried to get me for 28 gold. I just buy it for 28 silver, bitch.
As you can see, a dark shape begins to form in the middle seat.
Try to get me.
Talk to me.
Alright, and then this guy's got some recipes as well.
At first, it resembles a shadow. However, as the video continues, we can see that the shape actually has a ghostly
I'm
white
gonna go ahead and
face.
take those with us. Alright, so now we're gonna head back to...
There are several
Hold up, we're gonna pause this for a second because I'm actually interested in that story. So we do need the zesty clam meat. Because I bought that clam meat, which was not the right clam meat. So we'll go back to org. We'll walk out. So we need 50 zesty clam meats. Easy enough.
Several strange things about
At least
this
it's
footage.
cheap too.
Firstly, it seems as though the driver can actually see the entity, as at no stage during the clip does he appear alarmed.
Yo, what in the
Also,
heck?
the camera shows that the ghostly figure seems to intermittently disappear, then reappear as the journey continues. If you
Dude.
zoom in on the strange apparition, its face looks swollen, with one eye
Yeah.
closed and one eye open.
What?
Here's another eerie piece of footage
Yeah, I
captured
don't
by a
like that
taxi
one at
dash
all,
cam
man.
in Japan.
I don't like that
The
one at all.
forward-facing camera shows the cab pulling
I need
over to pick up a
50.
fare. Note that you can see a
So
woman
this
on
will
the side
be-
of the road hailing the cab.
Oh, these are stacks of 2. Fuck me.
The clip cuts to an
So
inside
that's
view of
4,
the taxi.
6.
Here we see the rear passenger door open and the
10,
driver looks expectantly
or
at it.
right?
The eerie
No.
thing is,
2,
no
4,
one
6,
gets in.
8. Stack of 10. That's 18.
Baffled,
20.
the driver gets out to see what's going on. He investigates the passenger side of the vehicle.
These are a
but
little
there's no one there.
overpriced. So let's go
So,
with
are
these
Japan's
first.
taxi drivers really being haunted by people who have died
10,
tragically?
20. All right, we got 20.
If these two pieces of footage are to be
This is
considered evidence,
29.
then it would certainly appear the dead are lingering in the streets of Japan.
30. 40.
Being a security
5,
guard can be a dangerous job. If you
50.
believe this video,
Okay.
shared
I
by
could've
Cristancho
paid
1990, some security guards have more than the usual intruders
But we went,
to
we
worry
went
about.
throughout that we went.
The video
you know?
was captured on the
Some-
security
that
cameras at
helps
the
some people
office
make
of the
some money
mayor of
that they-
Armenia,
they
Colombia.
desperately need, I
The
guess.
footage shows a lone security guard patrolling an area of the building late one evening after most other members of staff
Now,
have gone
We're gonna
home.
craft 25 of these
At the start of the
bad
video, we can already
boys.
tell that something
Right.
seems off.
Right? Why is it not crafting these? Oh, my inventory's full, like an idiot. Like a fool.
The
My
security
inventory
guard
is
walks
full
around the
like a
same area
fool.
multiple times, moving only a few
Alright.
feet at a time,
Let's sell
before
off some of
stopping for a
this
few
junk.
seconds, then carrying on. It seems as though he's
GSM,
heard something unusual and is
sell-
straining to
Sell
hear.
trash. Sell these omelets. None of this crap is gonna sell very well. Sell the crab cakes.
Perhaps
sell the
it's only an
smoked
eerie
bear
feeling
meat.
that causes him to rewalk the area multiple
Roast
times.
raptor. Salted venison. Alright, that's good enough. We do need to hit the auction house and post up these BOEs. as
While the
well.
video never reveals exactly what made the security guard so preoccupied, we eventually see that he was right to be concerned. Take a look
Why?
at what happens.
What the hell? Wait, no, wait, what? What the hell, dude? What happened to this man? He's walking, bam! What the hell happened to this? Oh, shit.
As you can see, the security guard is suddenly lifted from his feet and tossed into a nearby wall.
I wouldn't really call that lifted from his feet, more so just
He hits
caught
the wall
off guard.
hard enough that a piece of the wall's thin paneling is knocked off.
I mean, he definitely got his ass whooped.
Over the next few seconds, the guard attempts to pick himself up off the floor, but it looks as if something's pushing him down, preventing him from getting back on his feet.
Dude, I'd be cussing. I'd be calling that ghost everything under the sun, man.
Eventually, a few other guards arrive on the scene to help him out.
Be like, you see through
According
no
to the
dick,
security
bitch.
guard, he's certain that it was a ghost that attacked him that night, tossing him into the wall and keeping him from getting up from the floor. The mayor of the town
Okay.
seems inclined to agree, adding that this isn't the first time that a staff member has reported
Wait, did
paranormal
that take me to
activity.
250? It did take me to 250. Okay, so now, or let's check my recipes real quick. Yeah, that's a 250 recipe.
The fact
Those are
that this
all
footage was
250
captured on
recipes.
security camera and comes from such an official source has led many
Oh,
to
I finally
believe
got the
that
green
this truly
lumberjack
is a
shirt
ghost
recipe
attack
for
caught
tailoring
on
as well.
camera. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on
Okay.
this one. What do you think? It's definitely been going viral this past few weeks, so you may have already seen it,
250 to
but I'd still love to
285
hear
is a
your take
juicy
on
bear
it in the
burger?
comment section down below.
I'm assuming that this is just from sold by Bale and Failwood. Recipe is sold by the same
On the evening of
NPCs.
January
God, we just
16th,
we gotta travel
2021,
freaking
a New
everywhere,
York
man.
resident was taking a stroll through the
So we're going
Bronx
to
when they spotted
Bellwood,
something
which is
truly
up
bizarre in the
there.
night sky. The footage was uploaded to the Instagram account Jesse Badillo 14. Take a look.
Those things are orange.
Man, as much as I love playing
Look at
Mage, I
them.
really do feel
Next
like
to each
that
other.
there's a better class
In the
for
clip, we
me.
can see 3 orange dots floating in the sky. The triangle formation drifts slowly through the air
Alright,
as
show
the
me the
camera
aliens.
holder watches in awe. He asks several
I mean, this shit
bystanders
has been
whether they
pretty
know what the
amazing, man.
object is, but they are just as baffled.
I mean, I don't know if it's aliens, but it's still been cool as hell.
You guys know what that is? See that?
When the clip
problem
was
is-
shared to social media,
is if it's
it began to
not
get some
aliens.
traction,
I would almost
garnering
rather it be
thousands of
aliens.
views with hundreds of comments speculating on what the objects were. Theories range from Chinese lanterns and drones
'Cause
to
I just don't
military
want
tech and aliens.
Humans. that
Some
aren't
comments
me
were quick to point
that
out
have
that
that
it's
kind of power.
incredibly hard to get permission to fly drones in New York airspace. The Chinese lantern theory didn't fly that far either, with many pointing to the precise and consistent formation the 3 orange balls form.
Look at that. They're orange.
One of the more
Well, what's confusing to me is like they always do this same formation where you've got like 2 that are closer together and then one is on a farther flank. What do they call this? An isosceles triangle? I'm assuming I think that's what it's called. Isosceles. Fucking it just seems like they always do some weird
prominent ideas is that
triangle
it's a
like
top
that.
secret military craft known as TR-3B. The long rumored aircraft is purported to be based on alien technology. It's
Oh,
said to be a
man,
plasma coated anti gravity machine powered by nuclear energy.
dude, what if?
So, does this footage show a highly secretive piece of government tech? Or is it something even more mysterious, like aliens observing us from afar?
I'd
Look at
rather
that,
it be
it's a
aliens
triangle.
than other humans.
Look at that. They're orange.
I love that. Look at that. They orange.
YouTuber Mario Lara is no stranger to the paranormal. For the most of 2021, he's been posting his experiences with the supernatural to YouTube. His latest encounter seems to be one of the most frightening to date. Mario owns a party supply shop in Mexico. For months, it's been exhibiting some very unsettling and inexplicable events. Items often move without reason, strange whispers can be heard after hours, and ghostly figures have been spotted haunting the shop. Despite its cheery, bright appearance, the premises seems to have a sinister presence lurking within it. Mario has decided to set up some cameras and other equipment in order to get evidence of the shop's eerie haunting. In
Show
this
me what you
clip,
got,
early
Mario.
in the evening, some strange activity
Show me something
begins to
spooky.
manifest. Watch what one of the cameras caught.
What'd it catch? Okay. That's pretty good. That's probably a mouse, though.
Here we can already see things beginning to move as some items fall
I mean,
off the
let's be real.
shelf,
That's
seemingly
probably just a
all
big-ass
on their
mouse.
own. Later in the evening, as one of the investigators decides to get some rest on a sofa, something eerie happens in the background.
Alright, what happened? Background. You say background. Is that behind the couch? Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, so I mean, the mouse just wanted to watch some TV, man. What can you say?
Then,
He's got to
around
stay
30
up to date
seconds
on
later,
current news
this
and
happens.
activities. Alright, so I don't know how I feel about that. Like, bro, can the TV not swallow the dude sleeping? Can we have that not happen on camera? Dude, this is the ring right here. Some chick's gonna reach her hand out of the TV, snatch that dude up.
As you can see, the TV slides across the floor towards the sleeping man.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, honestly, it's probably just somebody behind the couch pulling the TV by its legs with strings or something. Even still, though, screw that. That's creepy.
Not long after, the man is
Who are we
awoken by a
buying
loud banging
from up here?
noise. He jumps up
We're
and grabs a
buying from
flashlight.
Bell?
When he notes the position of the
You
TV,
Bell? Yep,
he
you're
seems perplexed.
I've been expecting.
Recipes. Recipe. Always just buy them all. It's better to have more than what you need than not. Well, sometimes. Sometimes it's a little annoying trying to fucking cycle through all of these different recipes. You know, I know you can favorite stuff and all
Next,
that,
we
but
see
it's
footage
still
of the
just
investigator killing some time while playing a PlayStation VR. As
This
his
is just a
attention
film
is
school
fixated on the
project,
screen,
that's all
something
this is.
truly chilling happens in the background. Watch.
Alright, let's go back to org. Oh, hell no, dude. Hell no, dude. No. No,
A small,
brother. It's time
transparent
to leave.
form appears near the back of the room.
Time to just,
Only its dark, short
sell
hair
the
is
shop.
distinctly visible as it moves in rapid blurs along the wall, staring at the man.
Bro, you need a better camera. You can't just catch some shit like that and just... what the fuck is that, dude? Hell no, bro. Why is it moving like that? Nah. Nah. I'm good.
When the
I'm good,
investigator
man, I'm
later
good.
attempts
I'm
to
good, I'm good,
communicate
I'm
with the
good.
entity,
I'm
he
good
hears
on
strange
that.
sounds in response to his
Bear
questions.
flanks. I think these are probably gonna be expensive. Yup. How did I know, dude? How did I know? And how many of these bitches do we need? We literally need 40 of them. This is ridiculous. 20, 40. So dumb, dude. Paying 70 gold for fucking 40 cooking levels. Bullshit.
Vuelvo a preguntar, ¿te tiene atada algo a este?
Hell no, bro.
Ok, eso
You
estuvo
need to
fuerte.
leave.
Demonio que habita este lugar.
We're making 40 bear
Me
burgers.
dirijo al demonio.
A camera shows a candle being blown out in an empty room. The
This dude's got
investigation
no
team believes
priorities.
that the ghost of a child is dwelling in the store. They
Shit, I don't know
theorize
where
that the
that spider
child's
went.
spirit has an attachment
always
to a
likes to hang out
particular
up there.
item, a pinata of the
Oh, he's
Disney
gone. I don't
princess
wanna
Moana.
accidentally crush him. I was gonna adjust the camera, but we'll leave it alone.
El sonido que venía del área de los dulces, donde está la...
For now, the ghost seems relatively harmless, but no one knows how far it'll go. Dark Ghost Paranormal is a well-known YouTube channel within the horror community. They often venture into eerie, abandoned places and film their findings. More often than
Need to get
not,
some more
they
fly
encounter
traps.
serious paranormal
Suckers are
activity
getting out of
that
hand.
often leaves viewers wondering whether ghosts really do exist. In this video, uploaded to their channel in
mean,
October of 2021, the
Ghosts is just a
YouTuber
tough
films
one,
inside of
you
a
know?
house that's rumored to be home to a malevolent and demonic presence.
Like,
They set up multiple cameras.
because when you think about aliens, you're just thinking about a series of evolution that happened somewhere else that could be likely, you know, and that their technology tree just advanced better than ours, yada, yada, yada. But when you consider ghosts, then you're getting into a concept of life after death and like an entirely different dimension and different plane. And I mean, that's just as likely as us existing in general, but it's just harder to grasp the concept of. It's just, yeah.
Around the
tough.
old abandoned house in hopes of capturing evidence of the haunting.
So we're at 285, we need to get to 300. I have to complete 2 quests in Silithus to get this cooking recipe. Ain't that a bitch, dude? Alright, let's get to Silithus then.
At one point in the video, the uploader is making
Start
his
off by
way
going
through a
to Thunder
dark
Bluff
and
first.
eerie-looking room, when all of a sudden, this happens.
What happens? What happens? See, why are you even in a house like this? This looks like my fucking granny's old ass house, man. Like, these houses just need to be tore down. Bro, why is the phone ringing? See, this is what I'm saying. That's
An
this
old
is when
and
you know
rusty
this
phone
shit's
that looks
staged.
like it dates back multiple decades abruptly begins to ring, startling the explorer.
Yeah, brother, you don't need to answer. It's not for you. Fuck it, dude. Answer it. Answer it. You
Then,
you
just a
haven't paid
minute
your
or so
warranty,
later,
brother. You need to
another
answer
phone
that and pay
begins
your
to
warranty
ring.
on your car that you probably don't own. Brother, you really should have paid your warranty. Bitch is ringing off the hook.
Much like the first time, the uploader makes the choice not to answer, probably a bit worried about what he'll hear down the end of the line.
Yeah.
A couple of minutes go by when yet another phone starts to ring. This time, they decide to answer.
Don't do it, brother. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'm gonna give the hooch some of this chicken.
An eerie tune plays through the phone.
I'm gonna take my damn hands off. Alright, that's all you're getting.
As the investigation continues, more and more unnerving things begin happening. Take a look.
Alright, you can have another piece. There. But that's all you're getting. Alright, Mitch, you get one more piece. Alright, that's it. No. These pieces are mine, just go on.
Watching that again, a chair begins to move all on its own, and drawers suddenly start flying out of their place.
This is one you know is staged. Just because the look of everything is like so perfect for a poltergeist thing. Like it's just too staged. You know what I mean? Like nothing would work out this way, this perfectly, I don't think.
All the while, that eerie tune can be heard still playing in the background. Eventually, the unsettling occurrences become too much for the YouTuber to process and he decides to leave the house.
Yeah, bro, you should have left after the phone started ringing. Let's see what my fortune cookie says. It says, you are gonna get the ZG mount first try. You know what? We might actually do that. Let's try to find a healer. Are you supposed to eat the cookie first or eat the cookie last? We'll eat the cookie first.
Naturally, viewers have been freaked out by this investigation. It does seem to show some genuine paranormal activity.
Bro, it is time to go. Honestly, that is pretty good though. Like, if that was staged, that's pretty good.
So was a demonic force really messing around with this YouTuber? Was it trying to make contact via the old phones? Until further info comes out about this old house, this freaky piece of footage will have to remain a mystery.
I mean, come on, man. They're a YouTuber. That literally says it all. Like, of course it's staged. But it's pretty good, though. Like, they did really good. Alright, my fortune. Oh, a secret admirer will soon send you a sign of affection. Ain't that sweet? Right
This
there.
is a very strange and eerie clip posted to the TikTok account Paranormal Activity. It shows a man talking to a shadowy
that sweet?
figure.
It did it. So,
While at first it doesn't seem all that alarming, however, the more times you watch it, the
Maybe
more
it's that
unsettling
person
it
who
becomes.
came in here spamming girls 18 online.
if you have to be
Girls
that
here,
loud, I
girls,
just know
girls,
it's so
girls
loud.
here.
It begins with the man insisting to the unknown figure that he did it.
No, I did that. No, I did. I did it. I did it.
He then says that that's not his name, over and over again.
I did it. So, no, don't. It's not my name. It's not.
Finally, the camera holder talks about something being loud.
Just if you have to be that loud, I just know it's so loud.
Unfortunately, that's where the clip ends. There are a lot of eerie details in this
really,
short clip.
confusing
Firstly,
and
the dark
concerning
figure
at the same
itself.
time.
At the beginning of the clip, it appears to be hunched over.
Alright, hold up. Desert Recipe. Who starts this quest? And is Questy not showing me old quest?
Peace, friend. What brings
Viral Divine, those are dailies.
hail?
No quest there. What do you got? Report to General Kirika.
I am honored.
I didn't do like any of these quests in Silithus for Classic. I pretty much got to 60 and then started doing Molten Core and just trying to get pre-raid Biss, and that's pretty much as far as I got. I got the Staff of Dominance drop and then that was it. I think I quit Classic after that. Which Classic was fun. Don't get me wrong, I really liked Classic.
Well met.
Alright, Battle Gear, that's not what we're looking for. Vaulted Secrets, that is not what we're looking for. Really one of you people have got it. Humble Offering, nope. Do you got it? Desert Recipe, yep, okay. And Sharing the Knowledge.
What can I do for you?
The Perfect Poison.
I am listening.
Drape of Vaulted Secrets. Is this like a quest chain? Is that what this is? If I do this quest first and then I do the sharing the knowledge. See, desert recipe. All right, let's just try to go do it first. Sharing the knowledge. I feel like I may have done that quest. Let's see, questy, my journey, quest by zone, Silithus. Let's see, missing pre-quest. Unobtainable quest, so it wouldn't be those. It would be available quest. Alright. Completed quest. Did I do sharing the knowledge? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So yeah, it's gotta be a continuation of this. Oh, yep, there we go. Sharing the knowledge. Alright. And then I go back up. You can farm the needed 15 sandworm meat from dredge strikers and dredge crushers. I mean, yeah, I'm sure I could. But why do that whenever you can... Oh. Oh, yeah, these suckers are gonna be everywhere. I might actually just farm it out then. Well, nah, dude, it's just too slow. I'll buy it. It's alright. It's literally 15 of them. It's not like they're gonna be 5 gold a piece or something stupid.
What brings you here?
Kitchen assistants. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Trick or treat. Hit me with the trick or treat.
Farewell.
I am mounted? Really? That's what your concern is? I got a new wand. Or another skeleton wand. So I'm guessing there should have been a whatchamacallit in here, I would have thought. See, smoked desert dumplings. Oh, okay, so now they're just... Damn, look at that! You can make 1,700 gold? What? Is that real? What is this? Should I be... Oh, man, how much... The crafting costs 3 gold? They really are 3 gold a piece. Holy shit. Okay, Alright, let's just try to grind it out ourselves then. There's no reason not to. Everything's just gonna get one shot anyways. Why is this stuff not getting one shot? It's level 55. Alright, there's one. There we go, that's a one shot. There's got to be a better place to farm these too. At least you would think anyways. Little cheap BOE. It's really not worth the time of doing this. I'll just buy them. Watch, I'll get up here and there just won't be any for sale. Ah, that just burned my sinuses. What the hell? Oh. Alright. So we need sandworm meat. And we did need 15 of them. We've got 1, so we might as well just buy the 10 stack. Fuck it, buy the 5 stack. Well, who cares? I'll just resell one of them. Alright, so we take this. We make 15 of these suckers here. You know what? Just make all 16. Why not?
It then stands up to be quite tall and menacing.
No, I did that. No.
It's hard to make out any details of the figure as it appears to be solid black.
Yeah, that's
At one
really
point,
confusing.
it turns, revealing what looks to be a long, drooping neck.
I did it. I did it. So. No, don't. It's not my name. It's not.
At the end of the clip, it squats down before the footage cuts out.
Just. If you have to be that loud, I just no, it's so loud. It's why.
The second strange detail about this video is that the man
Doesn't make any
appears to be
sense.
talking to himself. The black figure doesn't say a word, yet the man seems to be responding to questions.
Don't. It's not my name. It's not.
Alright, before.
Some viewers have noted it's as though the dark entity is using telepathy to communicate with the man.
Go ahead and run a push scan before we go to Outlands.
Others have said it sounds like the man's mentally ill and is talking to himself, as though suffering from schizophrenia. It's almost as though we're privy to a hallucination that this man's experiencing.
Yeah, it's a little, like, confusing because it, like, when somebody's super scared, you know, like, it could come off as being manic or schizophrenic.
I did it. So.
Then there's the Shadow Man theory. Some say this footage is proof that shadow people exist. The concept of shadow people is a scary phenomenon that thousands of witnesses all around the world have reported.
That's like
those who have experienced encounters with so-called shadow people say they live in our periphery, dark entities that hide on the fringe of reality.
I just don't care to think about
Some victims of this phenomenon say that shadowy beings watch them during episodes of sleep paralysis.
Yeah,
the sufferers report being awake yet unable to move. It's at this point a dark, shadowy figure will crawl into their rooms and watch them, completely paralyzed, unable to run or defend themselves. The scary thing is, this same experience has been reported by thousands of people all around the world. So could there be shadowy entities living among us? This video seems to suggest that shadow people do indeed exist.
No, don't. It's not my name. It's
Alright,
not.
let's get rid of this extra infinite dust. Let's get rid of the BOE, that clam meat. We'll keep the engineering
Norwood Hotel,
tools, get rid of
located
the
in
cloth.
Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada,
Keep the
is by all
food.
means a normal
rid of
hotel
the
that you would stay in
BOEs.
for a few nights and not
Those I
think
was gonna
anything
give to
of it.
homie, but I don't
But this
think he
video,
really cares
uploaded by
about
popular
'em.
paranormal investigation team, the Paranormies, proves that the hotel isn't as normal as it seems. There's a room in the hotel, room 313 to be exact, that's allegedly haunted. It's had many strange occurrences throughout the years.
I swear, like, every bit of gold that I make on this game goes to, like, basically buying consumables. It'll be nice once they're cheaper again. Which they probably won't get cheaper because it just feels like, you know, pretty much... I don't know, I mean, maybe there are bots, but I just don't think I've seen them, at least in the way that I've seen them in Classic. I mean, you've seen them a little bit in TBC, but mainly in TBC, you just seen boosters. Man, what is wrong with you people? Why y'all keep doing this? I'm gonna have to keep just fucking, like, deleting it, you know? Like, you want to advertise something chill? Like, that's fine, man. Like, you can't be advertising fucking adult shit on YouTube. Alright. The bear burger can go. This can go. We'll keep the injectors. Sell the BOEs. Sell the frozen orbs. Try to get all the gold we can out of the frozen orbs while the prices are up. Honestly, I don't even think I use the frozen orbs for anything. Alright, so now we're going to TBC cooking. Let's go. On to Shatra.
Normie's team heard a story about a woman named Christina that had stayed in room 313 at the Norwood Hotel back in 2008. She was in town for a convention and was only planning on staying at the hotel for a few nights. The first evening she was there, she awoke in the middle of the night, unable to move. She said she could see a strange man in the corner of the room, grinning at her. He put his finger to his lips and told her to shush. Unable to move, Christina could do nothing but watch this strange man staring at her. 6 hours later, she woke up ill and violently threw up.
It was in
there was no
right?
sign of an intruder, and the door was still double locked. Startled, Christina called her boyfriend to explain what had happened. He thought perhaps she had suffered an episode of sleep paralysis and that the man was just...
Leveling alts in Classic is actually super fun. And then on top of that, adding heirloom gear to it is just amazing. You know, the heirloom gear is going to be so nice. It's going to allow, you know, for making a few more mistakes because the heals or the aggro or whatever is just going to be more potent. It'll just make playing alts more fun. Plus the XP bonus, if you're following the RXP guides and stuff, it's just you're gonna power right through.
Just a hallucination. The following night, Christina had a dream that a man was on fire floating just outside her hotel window. She woke with a fright just as the phone in her room rang. It was her boyfriend in hysterics saying that he had just had a dream that someone broke into her hotel room and did awful things to her. Freaked out, Christina grabbed her keys and left the room. She slept in her car for a few hours till the sun came up. Wanting to leave immediately, Christina headed back to the hotel to grab her things and drive home. When she arrived back at the hotel, it appeared as though the door to her room had been tampered with. The window was wide open and a few of her things were missing. She rang her boyfriend to explain what had happened and to thank him for calling the previous night, otherwise she may have stayed in the room for the entire evening. Confused, her boyfriend said that he didn't call her. They both checked their call history list and sure enough, no calls were made. Christina doesn't know how to explain what happened that night in room 313. In order to see for themselves how truly haunted the room is, the Paranormies decided to check into the hotel for the night to conduct a series of experiments. And as you'll see, things get increasingly more terrifying as the night goes on. During one section of the video, the team sets up a doll that's motion activated, having just changed the batteries. But whenever the cameraman waves his hand in front of the doll, strangely enough, nothing happens.
The doll won't go off. Jordan.
What?
Come look.
The cameraman says that the doll is normally motion activated and can't explain why it isn't working properly.
Wow. Usually she doesn't shut up.
I'm assuming the cooking trainer is going to be in here.
You walk in front of it.
See, master cooking.
Okay, hang on. Stay there. Flip it around.
Jewel crafting gem.
Just keep this in
chef.
one.
Yeah, it's got to be the chef.
To see.
Damn, look at that.
There
We're
she
master
goes.
cook.
But she's not making any noise.
She's not making any noise.
Okay, Ravager
That
flesh,
is weird.
buzzard meat.
She's not saying anything.
Cookie one eye.
Whoa. She's not saying anything anymore.
A couple of minutes
I
later, the
really
crew
felt
decides
like
to bring
I
an
did all
SLS
of the
device into the
quests
bathroom.
here.
Take a look at what they captured.
I mean, it's possible that I didn't. Let's check Questy. My journey says there's 5 available quests.
What is this now?
This special device detects that there's a presence in the bathroom.
Missing pre-quest.
That is really creepy.
Yeah, I'm looking behind there.
There's
It's
nothing there.
Yeah,
There's
so it
nothing
says
there,
I've
it's just
completed
like-
92
like sitting in the corner
out
of
of
the tunnel.
100. There's a good chance I've already done this.
You hiding?
From here, the crew set up a series
Where
of
is
motion-activated
Cookie
balls and spread them across the hotel room. And sure enough, one of them
That
turns
looks like
on all by
Thrallmar.
itself.
Yeah.
You can touch any one of those.
I don't remember seeing
This is just dead. Oh, whoa.
Cookie One Eye anywhere around here.
Thank you. I didn't
Scare.
I did not expect that.
But perhaps the creepiest incident of
It
the
almost
night
looks
happens
like
when one of the crew
they've got
members
it
named
marked
Jordan walks past the mirror
out
that is
front of
adorning the
Thrallmar.
wall. Take a look at what was captured.
I'll check it out.
Maybe not. It'd be nice if you
Heavy?
could just like look.
Although
for a
he didn't
specific
notice it at the
NPC.
time, if you look
Okay.
closely, you can see that Jordan doesn't have a reflection in the mirror when he walks by.
Buzzard bites. Ravager dog assault bite.
At first, you might think it's just the angle the camera's on. However, just moments later,
Ravid-
another member of the
okay.
team walks by the mirror and clearly
So I don't
has a
have either
reflection.
of them.
I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from. It almost sounds like, yeah, like water.
Ravager dog is sold by Cookie One Eye. Oh yeah, there we go.
The camera's showing the exact same angle as before.
So let's just go with the Ravager because I don't really want to do any quests.
Later that night, while the crew members are sleeping,
Let's head
their
on
REM
back to
pod and
Org.
K2 devices proceed to give them an unexpected wake-up call. While these
Ghost
devices
hunters
being
be
set
ghost
off
hunting.
is creepy enough, something else happens in the room that is a little more unsettling. Let's watch it again, but this time keep an eye on
Why
the
are they
right of
using
frame.
like a disco ball thing? Is it supposed to?
As you can see, a shadowy
Is it supposed to
figure
help
seems
catch,
to
like,
get on top
movement or
of
something?
Jordan on the right. So given Christina's first-hand account and the bizarre video evidence that the Paranormies team
Yeah, I
captured,
don't know if I'm
it would
fully
appear something
understanding.
very unusual is happening in room 313. But just what the root cause is remains
need-
unknown.
30 Ravager flesh.
Heavy.
God, look at this, man. These
Mary
people are
Therese
greedy as
Pagaya of the
fuck.
Philippines was probably the talk of her
13,
nursing class when she submitted a
18,
video
19, 20,
project
22,
that seems to
23.
feature ghostly activity.
Oh, I'm not buying
In May
that.
of 2021, Mary began experiencing strange activity in her family home. While filming a series of demonstration videos for her nursing course, something bizarre happened. In the first part of the video, we see Mary going through her demonstration on camera. Watch what happens.
Ravager flesh.
Verify the client's identity and
I've got
Ano ito?
24 Ravager flesh, and I need 30.
1, 2, 3, go. Now that I have introduced myself to the patient,
What the?
The
heck?
lights in the room flicker,
and provide
Ano ito?
and the door on a nearby cupboard seems to slam shut all on its own.
now that I have introduced myself to the patient.
Mary later makes a follow-up video showing the whole room, demonstrating to viewers that no one would have been able to fit in the closet to make the door swing open.
So as you can see, this cabinet is full of clothes and no person can actually, oh my gosh, fit inside here.
During this video, some viewers have spotted an odd white mist and orbs floating in front of the camera.
So my
Orbs.
brother was,
Man, Ghost Hunters
videotaping
always
me.
obsessing over orbs, man. They're
Filming-
always
filming
obsessing
here. I
over
was
orbs.
standing here, and my brother was standing here. And the lights actually started to flicker before the cabinet opened.
Alright, so what
And
level was I
actually,
trying to
before that,
get
we were
through?
actually
325, I made it to
experiencing,
324.
weird things.
Mary states that
Those
she's
are
no longer
sold
sleeping in the room for
and-
fear of more strange activity, hiding out
And
in
I
her
really need
parents'
some more
room
Ravager
instead.
flesh.
However, she did place a camera in the room to see if anything else
I
would
need
happen.
like just like
In the first
barely any
CCTV
more
video, the
Ravager
strange
flesh.
white mist appears again, floating in front of the camera for several seconds.
I'm not doing those quests and I'm not paying like 2,000 gold for Ravager flesh.
Through the
dude. What
mist,
is
we can
wrong
see
with
the
people?
oscillating fan in the room suddenly switch on.
Let's just use portals because I'm out of. Or no, I got 7 more. I thought that was 1 more.
Other footage shows the closet door
Let's go to
opening and
Shatra,
closing on its own.
And let's see. I need to get some more Ravager flesh, which has to be in Hellfire Peninsula. That's gotta be where it's at.
Remember,
I should have had it drop me off at the first.
In this
drop
final
spot.
piece of
It's
CCTV
alright.
footage, something truly
We'll
chilling
go kill
happens.
some Ravagers.
Take a look.
There we go. I just boost my seat up. I don't know why I didn't think about that instead of adjusting the camera. I just like sitting low.
If you watch closely, you can see a hand clutch the door briefly before disappearing back inside. This is followed by orbs flying through the room, and a chair that seems to move around all on its own. We got in contact with Mary directly to find out more about this chilling encounter. She believes she knows why she's being haunted. A few weeks before filming this footage, she and her boyfriend witnessed a terrible car accident. Her boyfriend, a medic, tried to revive a badly hurt victim. Unfortunately, they didn't survive. Mary believes that the spirit of the accident victim may have attached itself to the couple and followed them home. No one sleeps in the room anymore, and Mary's grandmother blesses the space with holy water every day. So is this chilling activity linked to the horrible accident Mary and her partner witnessed?
Alright.
Love to hear your take on this in the comment section below. In June 2021, TikTok user ClaxAttacks uploaded the following piece of footage, and it's been confusing and creeping out viewers ever since. Take a look.
What the hell is that? Hey!
As you can see, some kind of large bipedal figure is walking slowly across the man's yard.
What the hell is that? Hey!
The uploader's pet dog is clearly on guard too, as it watches the mysterious figure from a distance.
What the hell is that? Hey!
The Hellbore.
The TikToker was at a loss to explain
I
the
don't even know what
sighting,
I'm
and it
looking
left
for
viewers
as
wondering whether it was a
far as
trespasser
Ravagers
or
go.
something more mysterious.
Like, what
Several
the hell
days
is
later,
a Ravager?
ClaxAttacks gave a video update about the sighting.
I looked over and I saw it from behind that swing set out of the woods.
walked over.
I
behind
seen
that
him. He's
truck,
over
or to that
behind that
truck and went
swing
behind it
set,
into the
right there
woods.
behind the
I
woods.
don't know what it was. It was brownish red in person. We have a street
Looking
light, so
for
I figured
me
it'd
some
pick up better.
Ravager meat.
Apologize for the quality. Apparently, zooming in at night will make any phones.
What the hell
I
is
haven't
a
seen it
Ravager,
since, and hopefully I won't. But I still don't know if it was a
Ravager
person
flesh.
or a thing. Whatever it was big, and it was in my yard, and I don't like that.
So he's not seen the figure since, nor does he have any idea what it could have been. Theories in the comments section ranged
Best
from a
place to find
Wendigo
these
to
as
a
a Halloween
ghost
character
or
is
even a
probably
skinwalker.
around 52,
Skinwalkers are mysterious entities
12
that
in
have their origins
Terracar.
in Navajo folklore. They're said to be shamans that conjure black magic. They use their powers to shapeshift into animals and even other humans to lure their victims in before brutally murdering them. There's actually very limited information on skinwalkers because Navajo people tend not to talk about the creatures to outsiders. So could this really be a skinwalker? Or is there
really-
another, more
Nah,
simple
fuck it, man.
explanation?
If this guy's saying
Drop your
Terracar is a
theories
better
in the
place,
comment
let's just
section down
teleport back
below.
to Shatra again. Jesus Christ, forever going in circles.
What the hell is that? Hey!
Yeah, what the hell is that?
In one YouTube video uploaded by Bush Ting, we get a glimpse of not just one bizarre incident, but several haunting occurrences. The CCTV footage
so where
shows
did
the
this guy say
interior
the
of a
Ravagers
workspace.
were?
For the first 10 seconds or so, all seems
52-12.
normal. The door in the background of the workspace seems to move all on its
gotta
own.
be, right?
The door opens.
Well, no, because 5212 would be like all the way up there.
The woman working looks over for a few moments before going back to her task.
5112.
Soon after, something frightening happens.
So I guess it's up
Watch.
here somewhere.
Okay, here it is.
The woman reacts as if something touched her.
What were you thinking in that moment?
If we rewatch the footage and zoom in, we can see that the woman's hair moves as if something touches it.
See, these are not Ravagers, man.
The woman jumps
See,
up in
player.
response, feeling her hair and looking around.
51.
She then leaves the room.
How long did you stay out of the room?
30, 40 minutes.
Like 5112 is not.
The video then cuts to
fucking-
another security camera in a different location of the office. A worker
Terracar.
enters the room and begins to shift through some items off camera. Now
Oh, here
keep
we
an
go.
eye
Here's
on
some
the
Ravagers.
wheelchair.
So because you weren't worried that you might hear those doors open and all that coming through last night?
You can see that the wheelchair seems to move all on its own.
Bam, Ravager flesh. Let's
The
go.
man turns around and pushes the wheelchair out of the way, seemingly unaware of
Let's
what's
see if we
just
can get
happened.
lucky. Just build a fire here.
Just like going in and out softly. I thought it was
The video then cuts back to the first
2325.
camera angle. Lights begin to flicker on and off.
Come on. Come on.
In the bottom right
What a
of
game.
frame, we can see something strange appear.
I'm not even on my phone. I'm watching TV. You can watch something on the news channel or TV, whatever.
Whatever it is, it seems to have an amorphous shape.
Really? Is that you? Seriously? And he was like, that isn't me. I'm not even on my phone. I'm watching TV. You can watch something on the
I
news
should have
channel or
switched to
TV,
Frost.
whatever.
A couple of seconds later, the woman points to one of the computer screens, and both she and the other employee stand up and turn around.
Yeah. No,
A lot happens in this set of video clips, but no explanation's been given to make sense of these eerie events. Could it be that a ghostly
Oh,
presence
look at that
haunts this
BOE.
particular workspace? And
not
if
bad.
so, what's its purpose in doing so? Unfortunately,
Pally?
until more information comes to hand, this mysterious clip will have to remain an enigma.
You can
My
watch
fire's
something
still
on
up here?
the news channel or TV, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm not even on my phone. It was the music over here. It's down
Just need
loud.
one more point. There we go. Might as well make the rest though. Look at that. Give me extra points, son.
For nearly a
Pause this one. So this is where we move on to this, and it says we need to go to Terracar for the recipes. Or Nagrand. And the other one is in Terracar. Innkeeper Greeka It's sold by Innkeeper Cricket. There's a couple different inns here, aren't there? In Shatra? I'm assuming that's... Hold on. Let's just double check. There's no reason not to make sure. Okay, yeah, no, it's outside here. It's there. I guess we could have just taken a flight path, but there's no better way than to manually fly. Alright, we're good on that. We're good on that now. We're good on that now. We're good on that now. Now we're...
A year, TikTok user Josiah Worley has been reporting paranormal activity in his apartment. He claims that some kind of presence is making itself known.
God, that would
Eerie
be such a
sounds,
good
moving
shtick.
objects, and strange shadows have been reported on
Just
the property.
pretend to have
the
a
landlord has
poltergeist
even
in your
stated
house.
that
It'd be
previous
such a
tenants
good
have
way
left
to get
scared
views.
because of the inexplicable
Because so many
occurrences.
people love that shit.
One question only. Am I safe?
Worley has taken to TikTok to document the alleged hauntings. There are dozens and dozens of clips demonstrating what appears to be supernatural activity.
You willing to talk to me or no?
In this clip, we can see some of the activity that has led Worley to believe his apartment is haunted. Take a look.
Who's still there?
Innkeeper Cricket.
Immediately, we hear Worley ask if the presence is still there. We then see a chair fall over, seemingly on its own. Worley continues to ask if there's anything there.
Okay, and the other one was in the grand, but I mean, you don't really need both, I guess. We got the warp.
In another
burger,
clip, Worley is
so
asking
we'll
the
just go
presence
with
to
that.
turn the light off when
Well-
something chilling
Well, you know
happens.
what? I bet it's actually
make the light shut
cheaper
off?
to do those two. Let's just try to go to. We'll just go ahead and go get the recipe so we have options.
As you can see, a candle on the coffee table slides right off. There doesn't appear to be anything causing the movement.
That's pretty good, man. You gotta
Worley
think that's a
then
glass
comments on
table
the
right there, so it's not like there's magnets
Be
or
anything
anything under it.
causing the movement.
That's pretty good, man. That would have to be a string situation where the string is tied to the candle, wrapped around, you know, maybe around the floor, and then that way, whenever he pulls, it slides that way, even though he's standing behind the camera on that side. I mean, it's definitely possible, but that's a good one. I mean, having the glass top there, that's a good one.
Worley then comments on the naysayers in his audience.
So you think that this is fake?
I mean,
He
I don't
lifts
know
the
if it's
candle
fake or
up,
not, brother.
proving
but...
that there's no wires or strings attached.
Oh. Okay. That's a pretty good bit. I mean,
In yet another
maybe.
clip,
All right.
Worley
So how about this? How about this then? Hollow candle. You know, so there's a device mechanism inside of it that pushes it a direction. Maybe. I don't know how it would work, but you know,
Claims he was
not
awoken
impossible.
by someone calling his name.
Literally hear a can getting knocked over? No? That's just me?
That's when more activity is caught on camera. Take a look.
Please knock over the cups.
As you can see,
All right,
a
so
bag
that's not
falls
the
off the
cup.
table, seemingly on its own.
But
Oh, you saw that. You saw that.
In this final video, you can tell Worley's wits are pushed to their limits. He seems on edge. He begins by explaining that a closet door is open for no reason.
This closet's open. Why? I swear to God.
He then points
oh,
out
and
that
hold on, go back. Look at the.
Why?
There's like a little. Bam! Right there. There's a little lock on that side panel right there. I wonder what's behind that.
I swear to God.
He then points out that a previously unknown crawl space has
there's
opened up on
another
the
one.
other side of the room.
Also, I
Dude,
didn't know
there's
that
crawl
was a
spaces all
thing.
up in this bitch. Nah, dude.
Moments later,
You can't have that
something
many
eerie
crawl
happens.
spaces in the room. You gotta get the hell out of there, bro. Hold up. Nope, pause. We just gotta take a breather real quick. Nula the Butcher which is right where I'm at, I'm sure. Yup. Maybe over here. Look at that person sleeping upstairs. Oh, they're Bleeding Hollow refugees. Yeah, that makes sense. Bleeding Hollow's dead, bro. It's a dead realm. Dead realm. I'm looking for a cooking trainer though, which doesn't seem to exist. Where are you, cooking trainer? I mean, you would think it would be maybe in here somewhere. What was the name of the person I was looking for again? Nula the Butcher. Yeah, I mean, in here would make the most sense. Nula. All these Bleeding Hollow realm refugees. Nula, Osrock, Warden, Garrosh. Matron. Banteg. I don't know, man. I don't know where this cat's at. I mean, I'm looking for Nula. Nula the Butcherer. Nula is southeast of the main building. So, if this is north, this is south. Right, north, south, east, west. Southeast would be this way. There's nobody in here. Nula. Where the hell are you? Nula. I need to cook some food. I already got everything from these people. You boys already got all the Talbots. Oh, look at that. There's some patterns here, though, which is interesting. Nula does not exist. Is east actually, or left is west, so east is right. She should be. It said southeast. So this is like the last option here. We got the butcher over by the stable master. Is that real? Doesn't seem real. Alright, now I'm just getting annoyed. Southeast. Bruh, I looked southeast. There wasn't nobody southeast. Ugh, of course. Alright. Recipe. Go ahead and learn these. Alright, let's head back to org. And we can make 40 of any of these now, which should get us to 350. Alright, let's finish this up.
Okay. If you take another look, you can hear the door slam behind him. He goes to investigate.
Why?
Okay, try me, bro. What's good?
It's clear that there's no one in the small closet. So how did the door slam?
What's good?
It's not a door slam. The door closed. They weren't being aggressive. They were being chill.
Hey, what's good? What's good, bro?
As we mentioned, on Worley's TikTok account, there is a huge collection of videos that all document alleged paranormal activity. There are
Okay, so Talbot venison. Let's check the price on these. That's pretty cheap. I mean, I mean, you really just don't get much cheaper than this, so we might as well. Come on, 20, 40. Come on, let me have it. 40.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And we're making 40 of these? Yes, we are.
There are too many for us to feature in one episode, and they all show convincing evidence of a haunting. Of course, the account is not without its skeptics, with many claiming the entire thing is a
how
hoax.
do you still live
Many people
there
in the
after all
comments
of
have
that?
called out the use of string in his earlier videos, but I'm yet to see specific examples that officially debunk the footage. It's a fascinating collection of videos that may indeed show proof of an otherworldly entity
I
haunting
mean, I doubt it,
this
brother.
old
Some people
apartment.
are just bored.
I highly recommend you check out the channel for yourself. As always, there's links in the description box below.
Next up is some chilling CCTV footage from South Korea. In May of 2019, a young woman from Silim district of Seoul was returning home after a night out with friends. Watch what the security
That's a
cameras
rough
captured.
looking little spot there. Oh, I think I remember watching this before. Damn, dude.
As you can see, the woman only narrowly gets into her apartment before a suspicious-looking man tries to hold open the door and enter.
Okay, but hold up. First though, didn't she just come from there?
Home after a night
Is
out
this
with
maybe
friends.
the elevator?
Watch what the security cameras captured.
Oh yeah, woman gets off the elevator. Okay, and then the dude follows her.
Narrowly up. He paces back and forth for a while.
Damn, dude, that dude's got to go.
He even tries moving the
And
door
we made
handle.
it all the way to 360, which is good. Oh shit, are we into wrath cooking at this point?
Eventually, he leaves the area.
No, right?
The woman called the police, and this piece of visual evidence went viral around the internet. At one point in the clip, you can see that the
Chill.
man realizes he's being filmed.
The recipe is reward for completing the northern cooking quest.
The following morning,
And
the man
Howling
turned
Fjord
himself
and
in to
Borean
the
Tundra.
authorities. Known only
Damn, I
as
could
Joe, the
wormhole there.
30-year-old man claimed he was
really
drunk
don't
and
wanna
doesn't
do that,
remember
though.
following the woman to her apartment. The police initially charged the man with trespassing, but after public outrage, the man was charged with more serious offences and is
Good,
facing
man.
several years in prison.
Yeah, because you know for a fact that dude was up to no good. You can tell, bro. Like, I mean, that girl would be in
Shadow
like
figures.
serious harm's
These mysterious
way,
entities
fucking,
are the
if that
stuff
dude's,
of
like,
nightmares.
doesn't
It's said
get
that
some,
they
like, if he
appear
just
as
gets a
mere
slap on the
silhouettes
wrist,
in
man,
dark corners, making the witnesses
you
believe
can't
the
just
light is
attempt
playing
to
tricks
fucking
on
assault
them.
somebody.
Some
and then-
believe that they're
nah, dude,
beings
that's
from other
just not
worlds
chill.
or spirits
Not chill,
pretending
bro.
to
Not
tragedies
chill.
yet to come. Some even believe that they appear to drive witnesses into madness. Unfortunately, TikToker Chits McGee believes that he has a shadow
think we'll go to
person
Borean
residing in their
instead
home.
of-
The story begins with this footage in which the TikToker explains that he's been hearing strange scratching noises and that he's set up a camera to try and solve the mystery.
So I've been hearing some strange noises coming from this bathroom. And so I'm going to set up this camera to record.
Mere seconds after he turns out the lights and walks away from the camera, something eerie happens. Watch.
Oh, hell no, bro.
As you can see, the shadowy figure makes its first appearance in the bathroom mirror, peeking into the mirror for a moment before quickly slipping away. The entity makes its second appearance in the same mirror. The TikToker first gives a look at the bathroom, showing us that the room is empty.
Nobody's in there. Nobody's in the bathroom. Nothing's behind the door.
He turns the lights out and sits on the couch, recording the mirror over his shoulder. After he jokingly says peekaboo, the shadow figure once again peeks into the mirror before quickly disappearing.
Peekaboo!
The TikToker begins losing sleep over the situation, especially when the entity begins slamming doors in the night. Taking advice from his viewers, he records himself standing in the dark hallway demanding that the spirit leave. Watch what happens.
We are not gonna take it anymore, okay? You need to get the f out. No.
Whatever it is responds with an eerie growl before slamming the bathroom door shut.
I think it's time for you to go.
You need to get the
I think you need to cancel your lease is what you need to do.
This is
What do you mean no, bro? What the fuck you gonna do? What are you gonna do
The TikToker
about
isn't
it?
giving up without a fight, however. In his next video, he uses a spirit box to communicate with the shadow figure.
Box, okay.
During the session, the entity states that its name is Peekaboo and tells the TikToker to make a wish.
What's your name?
He asks the spirit if it wants to hurt them.
Are you here to hurt us?
However, the spirit does indicate that it's displeased about being asked to leave, telling the TikToker that his language was bad. When asked what it is, the spirit says it's female.
Can you identify what you are? Okay.
The TikToker then asks if it's evil. Take a listen.
Are you evil?
Based on the responses from the spirit box session, the TikToker believes that there are at least 2 spirits haunting the house. The spirit ends the session by saying, "Leave him." It's unclear if it's simply attempting to end the conversation or indicating that it'll leave the home. For now, this TikToker has no idea what the future holds for him and his paranormal visitor.
That's interesting.
In this video, uploaded to
would
TikTok
be
by
cool to be
user
a ghost.
Parasomnia
That'd be a
MX, we
pretty
join
chill
the person
existence.
filming as they walk through
I
a
think I
dimly
could
lit
get behind
building.
something like that.
It's unclear why the camera's
probably better than
rolling,
going to
but as the
heaven.
person passes a staircase and reaches what appears to be an exit, it would seem they want to leave the building. What happened prior to the video that caused them to record their experience? As they try to open the door, they find it to be locked.
Yeah, I mean, most doors are locked.
As they turn around, we see something that makes the thought of being unable to...
Oh, please don't. Oh, hell
As you can see,
no.
a strange figure is watching from the stairs. This lurking entity
Why do they
has a
run,
bald
though?
round head and is neatly clothed in a grey dress and white shirt. Its short stature suggests it may be a child, but on closer inspection,
like
the
a
figure's
doll, almost.
disproportionate limbs seem creepily non-human.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's half melded into the staircase itself. The figure's legs look way too short to belong to a human child. Some viewers suggested it could be a
Yeah, it's a doll.
with one even suggesting it could be a ventriloquist dummy. Whatever the figure was, its sudden appearance, watching from the stairs, was enough for the person in the video to flee into the darkness of the mysterious building. Off-roading is a fun hobby, but it can also be dangerous. Most people worry about breakdowns or injuries, but few people, including TikToker Smithereens, worry about paranormal encounters in the darkness. The strange occurrences began when the TikToker headed to a lake in the wilderness. It's dark, the area only being lit by...
Okay, before we get into the story, let me find out where I get this quest real quick. Oh, bam. There you go, Questy. Now you're on the ball. No. There we go. Northern cooking. Just go ahead and take all of these.
Be careful.
What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, getting chilled meat. Okay. And realistically, I need 23 chilled meat. The quest only wants me to get a few. But I need a lot. God, is it really gonna be worth just, I wonder if maybe I should swap to Frost. This is gonna take ages. Oh yeah, if I swap to Frost, I can get all of these suckers. Okay.
By the vehicle's headlights. We can't see the lake behind the trees and tall grass in front of the car. However, we can hear something strange. Listen. A high-pitched crying pierces the air.
Please tell me you got the doors on that sucker. Please, dude.
There doesn't appear to be any animals or people visible anywhere in the area, but the sound is definitely not the wind. The TikToker is torn. Is some lake following the crying sounds until he encounters a locked gate labelled "No Trespassing." Ignoring the sign, he exits the car and begins walking in the direction of the sounds. On the way to the lake, he comes across something disturbing. A tall rock adorned in fresh flowers. It appears to be a grave or some sort of memorial. Could this be the final resting place of whatever entity is making that eerie sound? He continues on, eventually finding the lake. Here the cries are at their loudest.
I'm literally so scared. I keep hearing something around me. I don't know what it is. This is literally the worst experience I've ever had. I'm freaking out. I should not have come here.
Disturbingly, the cries no longer seem to be coming from any particular direction. Instead, the sounds echo all around him, making him feel like he's surrounded.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
The end of the video shows him running back to his car.
Yeah, bro, just get the hell out of there. It ain't worth it, dude. It ain't worth it, homie. It ain't fucking worth it.
Some viewers commented that the cries resemble those of a type of spirit known as La Llorona, also known as the Weeping Woman. This variety of spirit is that of a woman who roams the area near the water, mourning her children who drowned there. The memorial that the TikToker encounters gives credence to this theory. It could be a memorial for the children who lost their lives in the lake, children whose mother remains near the lake weeping for them. Could this be evidence of La Llorona?
La 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 la. La Llorona.
It's long been speculated that animals can sense things far beyond our capabilities. For centuries, it's been thought by many that cats can see the dead. This clip shared to the TikTok account Paradolia Paranormal may just prove this theory. The video begins with a curious cat who seems to have spotted something unusual. Take a look.
Oh, it's fucking dirt cheap, dude. Yeah.
As it goes to investigate, something eerie happens.
Alright, give me my new...
Upon review, we can see a jug on the bench that seems to move all on its own. It's as though the cat knew something was going to happen.
Now we start going to Dalaran and doing stuff, since that's where our cooking level is at now.
Here it is in slow motion.
El gato sabe. Yeah, bro, even the cat's scared.
The clip appears to have been caught by a home security system. It looks as though it's late at night and there's clearly no one else around.
Man? Why am I red?
One criticism the video has drawn is that perhaps string was used to pull the jug to get a reaction out of the cat.
What is happening
However,
to my character?
Other comments were quick to point out that knowing the curiosity of cats, one would think it would have either pawed at the string or looked at whoever was manipulating the string off camera.
Oh, I'm covered in blood.
So with the string theory ruled out, a more chilling conclusion easily springs to mind. Could this clip show genuine paranormal activity? The cat's reaction seems to suggest it does.
Alright, so we need some chilled meat.
This freaky clip, uploaded to TikTok by Leonardo Palazzo 01, shows an apparent transformation taking place on security camera.
So I need a 20
In the brief
and a
clip,
2.
we see footage overlooking a street. A woman wearing a red top and blue jeans approaches a crosswalk and stops. As she stands there, we can see something truly bizarre happening.
And a 2. You got 2 hours left on yours, I'll do you a solid, homie, even though you're a little more expensive.
As you can see, her legs seem to bend back unnaturally. Reactions were mixed to this video. Some thought that the video could have easily been manipulated and is therefore fake. Perhaps the TikToker had used some type of editing program to cause the illusion that the woman's legs were bending.
I mean, she could just have wonky
Others thought
legs.
it was an example of saber legs, a type of hyperextension often seen in ballet dancers.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Still,
I've seen
a select
girls
few
with
thought
legs
this
like
had
that.
to be a shapeshifter, perhaps mid-transformation. Whether real or fake, this clip certainly elicits an unsettling feeling that lingers about long after the video
We're
is
making
ended.
northern stews to 365. Sure, we only need 5 of them then.
One of our viewers, No
We're
Kaleidoscope
moving
417, uploaded this pic to our Slaptam subreddit, asking the community whether or not there's something more to this seemingly innocent photo. In the photo, we can see the OP's daughter and niece posing for the camera. In the foreground is their sister-in-law's phone, which is also taking a snap of the girls.
Now. Okay. So from
At
365
first,
to
the family
400,
didn't
make around
notice
70
anything,
of the
but
Indian
in the
recipes
photo on the
below.
phone in the foreground, there's 2 extra faces in the image. The first and most prominent face in the photo is that of an
Delight.
older man.
You can make money off of those.
The family immediately recognized the face as their
Shovel,
grandfather, who had
tusk,
just passed
steak,
away
you
2
lose
months
money
prior
on
to this
those.
photo being taken.
Roasted
Take a look at this
org, you
comparison
lose
photo.
on- Yeah, so worm,
Although the photo
worm
on the right is
delights.
blurry, there
Let's
is
buy
indeed
some
a
worm meat.
resemblance
And
to
we
their
need
granddad.
How many? We need 70 of these.
The second face is a little less defined,
meat.
but some of the family believes it also looks like their grandmother. Here's a
Just
comparison.
look at these price gouges.
Stranger still, the photo on the phone in the foreground that shows the extra faces doesn't seem to
155 gold.
exist.
What a piece of
The phone
trash,
you can
dude.
see didn't save the photo. The OP is also adamant that
See,
nothing's been
30
tampered with,
silver, or
and given the
12,
fact that
we
it's a
need
photo of a
70
photo,
of
it
them.
would be pretty hard to manufacture anyway.
I don't know, man.
So what do you think? Are the grandparents
it
making
makes the
contact
most
with their
sense just to
family,
buy
or is it just a
these in
case
the
of a
20
strange
stacks.
blurry photo? The resemblance of the
Everybody else's
grandfather is
prices,
certainly
I mean, yeah,
there.
they're good, but you're not talking like full stacks. You know. So how much are
This
you
footage
really
from Instagrammer
saving?
Rincon Selfate shows something odd
Just do
caught
it
on a
like
home
this. Let's
security
buy 2
system.
stacks of these.
Everything in the room is dark. That is, until a bright ball of white light
Take
suddenly
60
appears
and then
on
we'll
camera.
find a cheaper stacks here. We'll buy 10 of these. 1,
The light hovers in
2,
front of the camera, making
3,
occasional slight movements.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It initially appears to
8,
be a glare from some
9,
outside light source.
10.
However, an ordinary glare wouldn't move in this way.
Alright, so that should
This
be
has led many to
70.
believe that the light is a particularly intense example of a ghostly orb. Paranormal aficionados believe that orbs of light, such as this one, are
Alright,
evidence of
there's my
spiritual
fire.
energy. Experts believe that it takes a lot of energy for ghosts to interact with the physical realm. It's
We're
thought that
making
orbs
worm
require a little
delight.
less energy to manifest.
Well, I was supposed to make 70 of these.
Orbs are
I've only got
typically only
50,
spotted
I
on
guess.
camera and usually fairly faint.
I don't know. We'll
The
just scrap
brightness and
these for
size
right
of the
now.
orb in this footage is quite unique.
Because we only need to get to 400.
Orbs can appear in different
It's not
colours,
impossible
including
that I get
clear,
there
white,
early.
green, red, blue, and even black. So does this footage show a remarkable example of a ghostly orb, or is there some other external light source that wasn't captured on film? Love to hear your take on this in
It
the comment
honestly
section
wouldn't have
below.
been too bad just to have made the shovel tusk steaks for myself.
An Instagram account named Sverige Cesare uploaded a mysterious piece of home surveillance camera footage that was filmed on August 23rd, 2021 at an undisclosed location. The homeowner received a text that movement had been detected outside their house. This is what they saw.
Whoa! What the hell, bro? That man's high as hell.
As you can see, there's an emaciated person walking strangely through the yard.
That's what somebody does,
Their
like, to
limbs are extremely
intentionally
thin.
look goofy, though.
Most
That dude
commenters
just does a
thought
lot
that
of
this was
math.
someone on drugs wandering the property
Yeah,
and that the homeowner
that's-
should have called the
Bam,
police.
I'm a genius.
There's no info on whether the uploader eventually notified the authorities or not.
I've met plenty of people
What
that
would
look
you
like
do
that.
if you saw this in the middle of the night on your home security feed? Let me know down
It's funny
below.
because I'm more likely to approach somebody like this than I would be somebody if like somebody was just standing, like staring at the camera. I wouldn't approach that person. But somebody who's doing some crazy shit like that, I'd probably
This
approach.
mysterious piece of footage appears to show an unusual late-night encounter that can't really be explained. A woman is filming her walk down a dimly lit pathway. Immediately, we get the sense that the woman thinks something's wrong, hence why she's filming in the first place. We see a jogger run past and the woman turns the camera to see behind her. Watch what happens.
I mean, what does happen?
As you can see, when she turns the camera back, the jogger has vanished, nowhere to be seen.
The hell? Why is she
Eerily,
still
the
running?
jogger appears again, this time on her left-hand side. That's when something even more frightening happens.
Uh-oh.
Watch.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, nope, 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 nope.
If we
Nope.
watch it
Time
again,
to
the
go.
jogger appears on her
Shit,
left-hand
nope.
side, pauses, then creepily runs at the woman backwards.
Nope, bitch. Dude, I'd jump right out in the middle of the fucking
She
road. I
turns
would.
and runs, and the clip
I'd
ends.
fucking hop barriers, dude. I'd fucking wave them cars down. Hell no,
When
brother.
this clip hit the
No.
internet, speculation
Just
ran rife
no.
as the footage racked up thousands of views.
Get the fuck
Some
outta here,
comments
bro.
suggested the footage was from a movie, but couldn't name which one. Others hoped the whole thing was staged, because the thought of a freaky, vanishing, backwards running man was just too much to bear.
Yeah, it is too
Either
much
way,
to
it's
bear.
definitely a
I
weird
just
piece of
don't even
footage
wanna
that's
think about it.
unnerving, whatever way you look at it.
Alright, this is where we start buying all the cheapest ones.
The following video was posted to TikTok by a man named Carlos Ruiz. It's some security footage taken at a gym in an unknown part of Colombia. At first, nothing seems all that unusual about the clip, as we see a man preparing to exercise.
Hay ventilación y nada de esas vainas. Y en plena luz del día, ¿quién dice que estas maricas pasan?
As the camera pans to the left, however, we can see a few cables on one of the exercise machines moving on their own.
El aire y ni que hay ventilación y nada de esas vainas. Y en plena luz del día, ¿quién dice que estas maricas pasan en plena luz del día? No, mire, la luz.
We need like,
Fruta, fue fruta.
I don't know, we need a few more of those worm delights. I mean, it says I'm supposed to be
Y
pushing
ya
to
estoy en la segunda
400,
toma,
man. I
ahorita
just
le
don't
muestro la
see
segunda
how.
toma y hay cosas que no sé.
Now, keep an eye on the medicine ball in the bottom right-hand corner.
Because all this shit is green now,
¿Y
man.
eso qué pasó? ¿Por qué eso se
Y esa
mueve?
vaina es pesadita.
From here, things take a turn for the worse.
Es una energía muy mala.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó?
Mamá, mire.
No, Dios, no, no, eso no es normal.
Sí, yo sé
Eso
que-
no es normal, no.
What the hell
As you can
happened?
see, something seems to grab the man.
Whoa, whoa,
He
what?
falls over, but his right leg stays in the air as if something's holding on to it.
Eso es una energía muy mala.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó?
Mamá,
No,
mire.
Dios, no,
Frightened, he runs away.
eso no es normal, no. No.
A second camera managed to capture the incident.
Hay unas cosas, mire mamá, digamos al inicio se ve, vea, las cuerdas ahí, pero pille eso. Eso no lo vimos en la primera toma, o sea, eso no se vio en la primera
Ahí
toma.
se ve más.
O
Está
sea,
jalando,
estas son
está
unas...
jalando.
Again, we can see the man fall over and something appears to grab his leg.
Está abierta, o sea, sí, podemos decir que es el aire, pero entonces, ¿cómo explicamos la caída? Ahí la bola se mueve. Ahí la ola.
Sí, no, Dios mío, eso ya no es normal. No, y mire como, no, no es terrible, no, no, Dios mío.
Entonces,
Hay que pedir...
This angle shows that there doesn't
That's
appear to be
crazy.
any wires or that the video has been
I don't know,
manipulated
man.
in
Let's
any
just
way.
keep going with the
No, y mire como,
worm stuff.
no, no es terrible, no, no, Dios mío.
entonces,
Hay que pedir a alguien
The
que...
man
See,
even
here's
runs
a
to the
12
gym's
stack,
reception area to report what's
125%. We'll
just
just roll
happened.
with that for
o
now.
alguien que sepa del tema, por favor, dejarlo en los comentarios o no sé, alguien que nos pueda decir qué pasó.
Naturally, these two clips have since gone viral, racking up millions of views with thousands of comments chiming in, trying to solve the mystery. The majority of people have been shocked at just how genuine the footage appears.
Yeah, it's
However,
a
skeptics
little
said
like
it has to be
off-putting.
wires or CGI.
Buscamos la caída, ahí la ola se mueve. Ahí la ola.
Sí, no, Dios mío, eso ya no es normal. No, y mire
Well,
como,
the part
no,
that gets
no.
me, like, is that part, like, right where he starts to,
wires
like,
or see the
drag
footage
forward a little
appears.
bit. Like, that right there.
However, skeptics
That's
said
like,
it has to be
like,
wires
what?
or CGI.
Buscamos la caída, ahí la ola se mueve.
I mean, it would have to
Ahí
be
la ola.
wires.
Sí, no, Dios
Like,
mío,
for
eso
it
ya
to
no es
have that
normal.
kind of,
No,
like,
y mire
realism
como,
to being
no es
dragged.
terrible, no, Dios mío.
Entonces,
Hay que pedir a alguien que...
So what do you think's been captured in this gym in Colombia? Is it all just a well-orchestrated hoax? Or
I
are
mean,
we
it's probably a
witnessing
pretty
something
good orchestrated
paranormal?
hoax.
Love to hear your ideas in the comment section down below.
échalo ahí. Mira eso.
This is
Mira
a
eso.
6 stack and a 5
¿Y eso qué
stack.
pasó? ¿Por qué eso
Y
se
esa,
mueve?
esa vaina es pesadísima, eso es pesadísimo.
Sí.
Sí, parece eso es una energía muy mala.
Ay, Dios
Buy a
mío, ¿qué
couple
le
5
pasó?
stacks. Alright, this should be enough to give me 2 more levels.
No,
Yeah,
eso no
that's
es
a pretty good
normal.
video, man. I like that
Eso no
one.
es normal, no.
Why didn't it buy it? What happened? I bought
They've
that.
actually featured TikTokers Lainey and Ben before, as it seems their whole house is filled with non-stop paranormal activity. Fortunately, they've set up security cameras all around their home for the rest of us to witness the strange activity as well. In the first clip, we
Since
see
I'm
the interior of
looking
their living
for-
room. Here we can see some
There's a
rather
10
eerie
stack.
activity.
There's a 4 stack. That should be good enough.
The second video shows the living room again, where more strange things keep happening. In the third clip, things get a little more alarming. Take a look.
It would definitely be interesting to have some shit like that happen. That was something. Dude, how do you hoax something like that? Like, these people are way too creative, man.
Watching that again in slow motion, utensils fly out of the drawer.
Yeah, the utensils, like a drawer opening, like I can understand that one, like spring-loaded, right?
Then what seems to be a knife
Utensils
goes
flying
flying
out
into the wall
kind of
across the
scrambles
room.
my brain a little bit. But I mean, I guess they did it
In the fourth clip, which takes
Paranormal
place in the
Activity.
kitchen again, whatever's causing the activity seems to have a
Alright, so now that we're at 400, we're supposed to be pushing 4 to 450. And 450 is max. The important part is that we make it to Fish Feast. Which I don't really know where those come from, but cooking trainers won't teach you any more recipes. You have to buy the cooking recipes from Derek Odds or Minsai Horde for 3 Epicurean award at Dalaran. That's interesting. Let me go talk to one of them real quick just to see what we're talking about here. Trainers, profession trainer, cooking, award. Because I'm gonna be a little annoyed if it's difficult to get a fish feast. Grandmaster cooking. Oh, I just got DC'd. What? I got suspended? Why? Bruh, I for real just get banned? Why? Alright, game. Is that real? Holy shit, dude. Wait, how long is it saying I'm... Wait, no, go back. How long did it say I was fucking banned for? Dude, did I legit get banned? Yeah, account suspended. What the hell, dude? Expires in 13 days. Holy shit, man. Oh, that's so brutal. Why? Why did this happen? What have I ever... Dude, what have I done to get banned? Dude, I've literally never been banned in my life. What is this? Holy shit, man. That's so dumb, dude. Well, GG's, I guess. I needed to get all